Happy Friday, everybody. It's me, Vicky. How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody's doing great. Oh my God, the weekend is here and I'm excited. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about the best home surveillance system ever that hubby and I purchased, okay? And I definitely wanted to share this with you guys because this is something important that we all should have when it comes to our homes and protecting our families. And this is the reason why we decided to get it, okay? Now, about 7 months ago, we purchased a great home surveillance system. You know, cameras all over my entire house. Now, the thing about the first one we purchased is it was very expensive and there was a lot of issues with installing it because you have to run wires all through the house and blah, blah, blah. It was so complicating because my husband is a handyman. He could do everything by himself. However, with that first camera we purchased, it was going to give us a hard time. So we decided to have people install it for us. And when they came to see, to see how much they got to charge us and blah, 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 they was like, oh my God, this is going to cost you guys an arm and a leg because you got to run it through here, do this, that, and the other. So we decided to return the whole camera system because it was too expensive, too much of an issue. So we decided to go ahead and purchase a different kind, which is called the Ring. The Ring is amazing. This one, my husband did it himself. We have cameras all over my house, all around, front, the sides, the backyard, and we have like 5 cameras all over the place, okay? And we are going to install it in the house as well, okay? So we just installed it outside because that's what's the main important thing, having the cameras outside so that we could be able to see what's going on. Now, what I love about this new camera system, I don't know if you guys heard of it, the Ring, you can basically see everything right on your cell phone, okay? I'm going to show you guys in a minute how that works. And even if I'm not home, I could still see what's happening with my home, and I could speak to people as well. Let me tell you a situation. So maybe a couple of weeks ago, I had to go to the store. I went shopping. So somebody was delivering something. They rang the doorbell and I was speaking to them and they was like, looking like, where are you? I was like, I'm not home right now, but I could see you, and just leave the package in the front of my house. And they was like, well, we need a signature. I was like, okay, so I will be back in about 10 minutes or something like that, so could you come back and blah blah. It was like, sure, we'll come back. So the purpose of, like, the fact that I was able to communicate with him, and it was awesome. So another thing that I love about this camera system is the fact that when my children are playing outside, specifically the younger ones, I can watch them right on my phone. I watch everything that's going on. And another thing that's good about this, I could be all the way in New York City, I could be in Florida, California, anywhere, and I could still see what's happening at my house. This is the most convenient, the best camera system that was ever made. Okay, this is really, really great, and you record everything, and you can see what happened, even if, so you look back and you see, oh, this is what happened at so-and-so time, so now I know if somebody delivers a package, I will know what time they came because I see them. Also, I had a situation where one of the delivery guys threw the package really hard on my, they threw the package, even if it's fragile, and I was like, oh, could you please not throw my package like that because it's fragile, I don't want anything to break. And he was like, well, what the hell? Because he didn't think that I could see him, which I did, and he was like, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, I just didn't realize that, and he apologized, but he was just like looking like, oh, snap. So now he knows never to do that again because I could see him, I see everybody, and I communicate through my phone to them outside, so I could see everything. So this is the best camera system ever. So now what I'm going to do right now is zoom in and show you how it works, okay? So check it out right now. Okay, so here's a close-up look at the Ring. So basically you just go like that, and I want to see what's happening right now in my backyard. So I'm going to click right here, and I'm going to go to live view. Okay. So this is my backyard right now. Please clear. So this is what the backyard, my backyard, oh, okay, this is better. This is what the backyard is looking like, okay? So basically, this is how I communicate with somebody. This is if you want to hear what's going on back there. There's really nothing going on right now. So you can see this, my trampoline. And I can even zoom in if I want to see closer. Like, let's say my neighbor's house is right there. So I could zoom in because sometimes I see her standing right there. Okay. Just zoom out of that. Okay, so this is what it's, there's something going on. There's nothing going on back there. Like if I was to see there's a car that's passing by, okay? So if I wanted to see, if somebody was back there, I could communicate with my children or even with the dogs. I'm like, inside, go inside or stuff like that. But let me just, so to end it, I just go like this. And now I'm back to the main menu pretty much. Okay, so this is the backyard. And these are different places that it's at. Okay, we have the front door downstairs. This is the backyard deck, driveway, and I have to set up other devices like I just mentioned. So this is pretty cool. This is the reason why I feel that this is a really good a surveillance system, a good camera system to have in your home, because this is really good. Not that my neighborhood is safe, but you just never know. You know, people, you know, anything could happen. You don't want your kids to get hurt, kidnapped. I want to be able to see what's going on. Even if I'm not home, I could be all the way in New York, I could be in Florida, I could be in wherever, and I could still see what's happening on my phone. And this is what's awesome about this alarm system that I love. And I think pretty much a lot of them are set up like that in this day and age. So I feel very safe in my home now. I don't have to worry about anybody, intruders, especially if I'm home alone and I hear a strange sound. I check and see what the hell is that. Or sometimes like the mailman comes and drops off stuff, my alarm, I get an indication on my phone. It makes a sound, and this way I could just quickly just be like, okay, who the hell is that? And okay, and I watch the mailman do what he has to do, and he walks away. Or if it was somebody strange coming, I would be like, okay, I have time to call 911. And I also have an alarm system in my house. I have ADT, so I could just let the cops, if they touch my door, it'll go off anyway. So I feel very safe. I have my ADT alarm system, I have my dogs, and I have this, and I have other protection, if you know what I mean. So this way I feel safe in my home, so I don't have to worry about anything, because I know what's going on, and I know if anybody's plotting anything, because I could see what's going on. I'm watching my children playing, so I know that if you kidnap my child, knock on wood, God forbid, I will be able to see how it happened, who did it, and I will get all the information. I will be able to zoom into their car, get the license, whatever it is that I need. So this is very important. It's important to have it inside your house as well, especially like in my certain parts of my house, like the basement, the living room, everywhere. I'm going to install it all over my entire house, so this way I could feel even more safe. But the main thing is to have the security system around the house. I have it all around my house, everywhere, front, sides, back, driveway. So I have like 5 of them all over, and they're very small. You can't even detect it. If you're a burglar, you will not detect it. You just will hear my voice, and I will just like I'm communicating and I'm not even there. So that and let me tell you what happened a couple of weeks ago, why this is also very important. So my youngest daughter, the first day of school, she had a half a day, right? A hubby and I are setting up doctor's appointments for the children. We didn't realize that she had a half a day. So what happened was she came home early and no one was home. So our alarm system went off, and we saw her standing there, and she was very upset because she was like, oh my God, I'm by myself and blah, blah, blah. So we spoke to her. I told her, just stand there. So I told her, go to the front door, and I was communicating with her. I was watching her at the same time and communicating with her, and everything was okay because she felt at ease because she knew that I was there, but not physically, but I was able to see what was going on. So this is a very good, not just for safety issues, but it's good if you need to communicate with them. So this is awesome. So I would definitely advise anybody who is interested and protecting your home, get you an alarm system. It doesn't have to be this specific one, but get it just to be safe, because to prevent anything happening to your children, to yourself, and to catch these burglars and to watch your home when you're not around, this is an awesome thing to have. Okay, so that being said, I had to share that with you guys. I've been having this alarm system for the past 6 months, 7 months, no, 6 months, and I'm absolutely loving it. Hubby and I are so happy we purchased it. It's so convenient. Okay, take care. God bless. Bye bye.